Hi, it's Josh. It's August 24th, 2024. And these three boxes I filled this morning at Midtown Comics Astoria as a source for my eBay store, as well as my street bins where I flip comics. But thank you again for your purchases on eBay. Remember, it is a charity store, and 10% goes to USA Marines Toy for Tots for comics, and 10% all other sales goes to the US New York City Fire Department Steven Siller Foundation. Anyway, I'm going to start with Marvel, semi-alphabetically. I got about 30 Avengers and Avengers-related titles. And then they had Spider-Man's very hard to find. I searched for about 20 boxes there I was there for like 2-3 hours. But they did bring out a batch of Web of Spider-Man and old 90s ones. So I'm super psyched. The Spider-Man sells super fast on the street. Also Web of Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2099. He is the one to get for impulse buys. Non-stop Spider-Man, some Spider-Woman. And then it looks like about 30 of those as well. And then about 50 X-Men, maybe like 75 X-Men, because related titles, Wolverine. And X-Men Gold, Blue, and Red, but also Sentinels, old like 90s issues they brought out a batch. So I was very excited that they added that to the 50-cent mix because... and this holiday special I love as well. It's a great cover. I'm going to keep that for myself. X-Men Gold. But like Gambit and Psylocke, like this series, Blood Ties and Gambit and Bishop, like when Longshot came back, I had this for sale for $20. Like that storyline, like I was super surprised. I'm going to check for damage. See, those look like at least 8s, honestly. No spine damage whatsoever. So I was psyched. And then X-Men in the late 200s. I mean, it's not Chris Claremont, but it's really good stuff. And some reprints are Chris Claremont. And Executioner Song, I don't know the storyline. I didn't know it was over 11 parts. Very psyched to have that. Also, moving on, Daredevil super hot on Netflix still. It's 2024. So I got a batch of Daredevils. Contest of Champions is like a series they do every 10 to 12 years or so to renew interest in comic books with the latest artists giving their spin on things. Other things related, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy, related to the Avengers universe. Star Trek and Star Wars, I'm still interested in. I'm not liking the art that much, but it's good. I like the 70s art better even from Marvel and DC. Iron Man, Magneto, I'm interested in. Couldn't find any Doctor Doom, but some interesting variants with Nightcrawler, the old Marvel handbook from the 80s. I was telling the saleswoman there, Sophia. Miss Marvel, some Shang-Chi. A whole run of Cloak and Dagger, like 1 to 20. I'm not talking about the limited series. This is issue 1. Look, for 50 cents. Incredible. Incredible. 1985. The heroin addicts that got superpowers. And then also the limited series. 2, 3, and 4 were in there. This is Tyrone and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger, Spider-Man. That's a huge issue. I'm going to look that one up. Also the Ghost Rider ones. I remember in the comic book store, these were going for $5 and $10 in the 90s, 80s. I was a little kid. This Magic series also, I'm selling like online the series for $50. Like, and then I bring the price at like 35. I had an offer for 20, I think. But anyway, then Batman and Batman variants. These ones are post 2010, the Rebirth. But one's also Batman the Knight is a good series. And we got 75 Batmans, also about 75 Supermans and related titles. Reign of the Supermen, Sophia said she liked that storyline from the 90s. Shazam, then some indie variants. Abigail and the Snowman, just fun family stuff. Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go. Or like a Hot Wheels car. Star Trek, this series, the art's much better in these old Star Treks. This one is the reprint from 94. But they were from the 80s, because I have the original ones, the first print from the early 80s. Anyway, it was good to see in the 50-cent bin. Legion of Superheroes, Teen Titans Go. Again, targeting the families with their middle school children. Nightwing is also, Teen Titans, Grayson. Those are other ones. I want to read City Boy, don't know that one. Nightwing, I got about a dozen Nightwings. Some Green Lanterns, been interested in that. Uncle Sam, I wanted to see that run of 8. Hawk and Dove is making a comeback. I didn't realize how old a title that was. some Amazing Man and some annuals, and then like Battlestar Galactus, some TV shows. That's 400 comics total at 50 cents each. Again, these are comics that I personally sold between $3 and $10 each, so I'm psyched about this acquisition. Again, for bundles on my eBay store, for whatnot, for selling in my street bins, and hopefully street fairs in New York, and on my eBay charity store. So there it is. Just a quick review. My purchase today was $200 for 3 boxes of comics, which I hand selected this morning and early afternoon. I'm gonna go have a light dinner and make some tea. All right, thanks for checking me out. This is Josh. 400 comics for 50 cents each. Investment for my eBay store. JSMWNYC Comics and Stuff.